Alright, you guys, so this is Gunny the Medic, and this is my sensitivity tutorial, I guess you could say. So, we're running at a 25 soldier sense at a field of view of 104. Uniform soldier aiming off, so basically what this does is it takes off the speed of the aim. So if I turn it on right now, as I can show you, it turns it off. I aim extremely fast, like, so for the people that like to play a little bit slower, you can turn this off and then it goes extremely slow, if that makes sense. I play at a zoom coefficient of 300. So if you turn this all the way up and then turn this off, what that does is that it sets this in a stalemate, meaning that it doesn't move. So the game recognizes that it's at 300, but it's not moving like this. You see that? So you turn this off at 300, it's still moving at 300, but in a slower pace, at a slower move. I play at a soldier aim assist at 76.4, 83.5. Soldier zoom at 85.1. Aiming left and right at 40. Vertical aim at 20. And a vertical zoom at 25. This you do want on only if you have this off. So if your uniform soldier is off, then you're gonna want the zoom transitioning smoothing on to make it smooth. If not, if it's off, it's going to be extremely crazy. It's going to be all over the place. I turned this up. This is by preference. If you want to, that's up to you. On my controller tuning, I got a 2.8, 22, and an 84.9 on my left stick. On my right stick, I run a 2, a 27.4, and a 71. Now, most people don't actually know exactly what these mean, so I can explain that. I play on L1 R1, so these really don't matter to me, but I mean, if you did run L2 R2, put your dead zone at 0 100 0 100. Trust me, that helps out in the long run. Basically, that's the sensitivity of your thumbsticks. I play L1 R1 though, but back to this, I can explain what this means. So in other words, your dead zone is going to be your sensitivity. If you understand mouse and keyboard, but you play on console, like I play console, I play P4, P5. This has to do with your left stick has to do with your keyboard, and your right stick would have to be your mouse. So what in total, your dead zone is going to be how much of the activation is needed. So if I want my controller or my keypad to be very loose, I'm going to set this low. But you're also going to want your dead zone to be extremely higher than your actual center. And the reason why is because it's your horizontal and vertical. So if I put my dead zone all the way down, but my axle dead zone all the way up, what that does is that's my left and right. So how much does it cancel out each other? That's my left and right, my up and down. Your threshold has to do with how hard do I need to press my WXD, whatever the keypads are, or the keybinds on the keyboard is. How hard do I have to press them to basically make it work? Now on your right stick, that's going to be your gun control or your gun sway, I guess. You want to set this, your dead zone, as low as possible before stick drift. obviously. But once again, your axile dead zone is your left, right, up, and down. So that's going to control the recoil in a way. That's your left and right, up and down with your mouse. If you're thinking like a PC player. Now, your threshold, once again, as I just said with the left stick, that's how hard do I have to press it to make it do these two inputs? How hard do I have to press it to make it do these two inputs? So that right there is what it would look like. Let's say in a perfect world. In a perfect world, that's what it would look like. But obviously, you know, tuning it in with settings is a different type of feel. So you also have to adjust your definitely this. You definitely have to adjust this to give the sway. You definitely have to adjust these two, and you most definitely have to adjust your soldier aim assist and your zoom snap. The reason why I say that is because if you don't, this right here makes it way too sticky, and then you won't be able to snap to a target and then be able to peel off of a target and then go to another one. So if it's too strong, it's going to get super stuck to that target and you're not able to move to the next target like you want to. So you want to kind of turn it down. Now with this, your zoom snap, that's basically like your auto aim. So if I snap to a target, that's how I'm snapping to a target. Now in everybody's mind, you would think you would want that at 100, but actually you don't, because when you snap to somebody and this is too high, then your aim assist is going all over the place, if that makes sense, for controller players only, not PC, because we have aim assist on a controller. So you actually don't. It's the absolute opposite of that. So if I turn this down and turn this up, or if I turn this up and turn this down, it gives you out a different setting. And trust me, you definitely want your aim down sight sensitivity or field of view on. You want that on. So when I snap to a target, I can spam my L1, or for the people that play L2 R2, I can spam my L2 button and it's snapping. It's snapping. It's snapping to the target. I can spam it and just go straight to the target. That's how that works out. That's what that mechanism or that sensitivity does, or that's what the meaning behind it is. I can go more into depth with it. Like I said, I actually play on Falc. I'm a medic, so I don't even run McKay. So this has nothing to do with the limber or timber, whatever he has when he moves very quick in his sensitivity. It has nothing to do with that. This is just, and mind you, once again, I am playing against AI, but even against real people, this is how it goes. You can snap, get some beams in there, you know, for my people that like the beam, get some kills. Or even if you're a medic, like I'm a medic, and I'm very aware of what's going on the map. So if I want to revive and I'm trying to do stuff like that, that's how that happens. No. Yeah, that's just like a little sensitivity tutorial. Beyond me, how I play the game. But yeah, hopefully that helps. I'm probably gonna still do more work on it. Like I said, I'm still working on my own stuff as I go. One thing before I get off here. Where is it at? You're definitely gonna want to turn off your crosshair projection. So turn that off. That helps tremendously. In other words, if you can read the screen when it's enabled, the crosshair is projected and can lessen the feeling of motion sickness caused by certain camera motions, blah, 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 blah. When it's disabled, the crosshair is static and always aligned with the center of your screen. Meaning when this is on, um, it it does more movements, but when it's off, it stays still. Like you can literally look at the center of your screen and it stays still. So basically, when I point my red dot, as any FPS should be, when I point my FPS, it should be right there. I'm looking at the center of my screen at all times when I'm shooting, and I adjust my settings around that. So if I'm looking right here, my bullet should go right here. There's no sway, there's no like slow impact into it coming in. It's just automatically static to the screen. It's aligned with the screen. It just stays still. And that's one thing I can say 100%. Definitely crosshair projection off. But other than that, that's it. That's my sensitivity settings and etc. etc. Enjoy.